Okay, so we're going to do a bit of rationalising the denominator. We're just going to look at some basic questions in this video, and in the next video there'll be some more complex questions. So for these, it's always going to ask you to rationalise the denominator of, and in our first example we have 3 over root 2. So what it's actually asking for is we don't like having these surds on the bottom. They're irrational, we can't really easily divide by them, so we want to get rid of them. And in order to do that, one example that I like to use in order to explain why this trick works is if we think about the square root of 4 times the square root of 4, we need to think what we might get here. Now the square root of 4 is just 2, so we've got 2 times 2, which we know is 4. So that means the square root of 4 times the square root of 4 is just 4. So when I multiply two surds together, well, when I multiply a surd by itself, I get the number that is underneath. So using that fact, if I go back to my 3 over root 2, I want to multiply the bottom by root 2. However, with a fraction, in order to keep it balanced, I need to also multiply the top by root 2. So that's now going to be 3 root 2, because remember when they're right next to each other, that's saying that they're multiplied together, over 2. Same idea on the next one. Multiply both the bottom and the top by root 3. So I've got 5 root 3 over 3. And this last one here, multiply the bottom and the top by root 5. So that's going to be 2 root 5 over 5. Okay, so next one, we've just got one little step. We'll see what it is when we get there. So again, doing the same thing as before, in order to rationalise the denominator, you need to multiply both the bottom and the top by root 10. So I've now got 8 root 10 over 10. Now imagine that we didn't have that root 10 there. Normally, when we have 8 over 10, we need to simplify it. And we need to do the exact same thing here. So I know I can divide both the top and the bottom by 2. Because both 8 and 10 are even. Now make sure when you're doing this simplification, you do not accidentally divide the number under the square root. So 8 divided by 2, that's now going to be 4. So I've got 4 root 10 over 5. Similar idea over here, multiplying the top and the bottom by root 3. So I've now got 12 root 3 over 3. Divide the top and the bottom by 3. So I've now got 4 root 3 over 1. Well, remember, a fraction is just a division. So that's saying 4 root 3 divided by 1, which is just 4 root 3. And that is all I'm doing in this video. In the next one, again, I'll look at some more complex examples then.